You're scrolling through TikTok, minding your own business, when suddenly a video pops up of a fly laying eggs. But here's the crazy part. There's no fly dad in sight. Apparently, scientists just made flies become superheroes of singledom, reproducing without needing a mate. Is this the end of bros for these flies? Are we next? We'll crack open that question in a sec, but first, let's smash that like button and dive into the weird world of fly virgin births. Imagine a world where the birds and the bees tale no longer holds true, where reproduction no longer requires a partner. Today, we delve into a scientific breakthrough that alters the course of biology as we know it. Welcome to the world of parthenogenesis. The phenomenon of virgin birth, or parthenogenesis, has been observed in various species throughout nature. In this process, an egg develops into an organism without being fertilized by a sperm. However, until recently, the genetic basis of this process remained elusive. Researchers from Cambridge University and the California Institute of Technology have achieved a significant breakthrough by developing a sexually reproducing fruit fly species capable of reproducing asexually. They have identified and manipulated 3 genes that enable reproduction without sperm from a father, a process known as facultative parthenogenesis. This groundbreaking study has shed light on the genetic basis of virgin birth and its potential implications for crop pests and food security. By manipulating the genetic composition of fruit flies, about 11% were able to reproduce without a male partner. This form of reproduction is believed to be a survival strategy in response to unfavorable conditions. Here's how this works. Firstly, scientists studied a fruit fly species, Drosophila mercatorum, known for parthenogenesis. They compared its genes to those of Drosophila melanogaster, the common lab fly that normally requires sexual reproduction. This helped pinpoint 44 genes potentially involved in parthenogenesis. Next, researchers altered the equivalent genes in D. melanogaster. This involved editing the fly's DNA to mimic the genetic state found in the parthenogenetic species. Then, by altering various combinations of genes, scientists identified a specific combination that induced parthenogenesis in roughly 11% of female D. melanogaster. These modified females could develop viable eggs without mating. It's important to note that this process isn't perfect. The offspring weren't always identical clones of the mother, because some genetic reshuffling still occurred. Additionally, these virgin-born flies retained the ability to reproduce sexually if mated with males. The ability for virgin birth was passed down to following generations, but only manifested when no males were present for mating. Now, some of you might be wondering if this means we're on the cusp of human virgin births. Hold on to your lab coats. While this research is fascinating, it's important to remember the key difference between science fiction and reality. Right now, human reproduction relies heavily on both sperm and egg, and there's no evidence to suggest we can switch that up anytime soon. But here's the exciting part. This discovery in fruit flies is a giant leap forward in understanding the intricate mechanisms of reproduction across different species. It opens doors to exploring how some animals choose sexual reproduction or parthenogenesis, and perhaps even how these strategies might evolve in the future. In the grand scheme of evolution, this research provides valuable insights into the genes involved in parthenogenesis and highlights the potential impact of modern agricultural practices on inducing virgin births in crop pests. While the common housefly, Musca domestica, might be a buzzing annoyance, it's actually a pretty impressive insect when it comes to science. There isn't just one housefly. The family Muscidae encompasses over 5,000 described species. Some interesting members include stablefly, Stomoxys calcitrans. These persistent biters target animals, not food scraps, and can transmit diseases like sleeping sickness. Vasefly, Musca autumnalis. These guys love hanging out around our faces, attracted by sweat and tears. Fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster. This famous lab favorite isn't technically a housefly, but it belongs to the same family and shares some similar characteristics. Houseflies, particularly the common housefly and fruit fly, have been instrumental in various genetic experiments due to several reasons. Short lifespans. Their rapid reproduction allows scientists to study multiple generations in a short time frame. Relatively simple genetics. Compared to more complex organisms, their genetic makeup is easier to manipulate and understand. Fast mutation rates. Houseflies readily develop resistance to insecticides, making them ideal for studying how genes influence these adaptations. Here are some key areas where houseflies have contributed to scientific progress. Genetics basics, fruit flies like Drosophila melanogaster helped unlock fundamental principles of inheritance, paving the way for modern genetics research. Evolution in action. Studies on housefly resistance to insecticides demonstrate how natural selection can drive rapid evolution in response to environmental pressures. Disease transmission research on houseflies helps us understand how they transmit diseases like dysentery and typhoid, informing public health measures. So, as we stand at the precipice of a new era in genetic engineering, we contemplate the marvels of science that allow us to manipulate the very essence of life. We realize that the future of biology and genetics is teeming with possibilities that lie far beyond our current comprehension, and we eagerly anticipate the discoveries that lie just beyond the horizon. In the end, the manipulation of fruit flies for virgin birth is not just a scientific curiosity. It's a testament to our ever-growing understanding of the genetic code, a beacon of light in the vast ocean of biological mysteries. Fruit flies genetically engineered for virgin birth, the culmination of years of research, a testament to human ingenuity and a glimpse into a future where the rules of reproduction are rewritten. And so, the story of life continues to evolve in ways more mysterious and fascinating than we could ever imagine. And with that, we bid you farewell. Until our paths cross again in this journey of unraveling the mysteries of our existence. Did this video leave you buzzing with curiosity? So are flies the ultimate singles or what? Smash that like button and subscribe to Sci Sips for more mind-blowing science. We'll be diving deep into all sorts of fascinating topics, so hit that subscribe bell to never miss an episode.